Hi, I'm Richard, and I want to talk to you once again about transforming myself. Not through an overnight transformation, not through some miracle pill, but through small, intentional steps. Um, I am thinking of articles I've read about people who win the lottery and their overnight transformation in their financial life is a blessing. It's a wonderful thing. But many of the people that win large sums of money in the lottery end up with no money within a couple of years because while the change was dramatic, it wasn't. Um, the change in a lifestyle didn't take root. There wasn't a relearning of how to manage funds and how to walk through life as a wealthy person. And so many times people um, who have an overnight change like that, they end up back where they were, or even less well off than they were before. So my goal here is to take small intentional steps to recreate um, myself to be more in line with who I believe I can be. I think that I've not taken advantage of all the gifts that I have, and I don't have money. I don't have anything like that, but I think I have some creativity, and I think I have um, a modicum of talent in certain areas, and I think I have a willingness to change, which is really important. Um, you know, changing your life is difficult. Changing my life is going to be difficult, but it's not impossible. And even though there's so many things that I want to make better, my health, my my body, my mind, my financial situation, my personal relationships, friendships, and romance, and other things, and it's just a lot. And if you write it all down, it's a daunting task. And so, what do? We do one thing at a time, right? And so, it's important to for me to remember that um, uh, waiting for motivation doesn't work, and waiting for the perfect time doesn't work. What does work is taking small steps, and the first step is the most important. Um, so that means that all the things around me are going to transform eventually over time. Um, this week, I actually took two little baby steps this week. I got a real ID through the state that's used for travel. It's a little star on your driver's license. And one of my things to improve my financial situation is I would like to start driving for some of these delivery services and these courier services. And some of them, at least here in the state of Arizona, they require a real ID, that little star on your license that proves you are who you are. And so I did that. I gathered all the documents and I finally did it. I've been talking about it for months and I finally did it. And it felt good. Baby step, but it felt good. Another thing I did this week was I took a small corner of my room and I cleaned it. It's not a major thing, but change has to begin somewhere. And your bedroom, my bedroom, um, it's important that when I go to sleep at night, I have a comfortable environment so that when I wake up in the morning and open my eyes, I see a peaceful, comfortable environment. It hasn't been that way. I moved into this apartment 5.5 years ago, and I've never really completed moving in. There's a lot of things sitting around that really should be put away or gotten rid of or donated, so this week I said I'm going to start, and I did. I'm going to put up a couple pictures. I hope right here so that you can see them, and then I'll tell you a little bit about it. So there was a plastic bookcase sitting where the mirror is now, and I needed to get rid of it. There's a lot of things on it that I hadn't touched in years and literally were coated in dust, just absolutely coated in dust. And it was kind of gross. Thank God for Swiffers. A little Swiffer here, a little Swiffer there, and I got rid of a lot of that dust. Um, and what's in the before picture that you're looking at, there's still a lot of stuff on the floor. There's still a lot of things lying around. especially on the floor. It's just been uncomfortable. It's in an obstacle course every night when I go to sleep, and then when I wake up, it's dodging whatever's laying on the floor. So I clean that up. It took me some time. If any of you are familiar with uh, being a pack rat, it's easy to hold on to stuff, and so I was going through a lot of that, and I was like, I can't get rid of this twig. I got it on this camping trip that meant so much to me. I'm not kidding. Um, Maybe next time I'll show you. I kept a couple twigs that I had taken from camping trips because I'm weird. Anyway, it's important that I took that first step because now that motivates me to take the next step, one step after the other, just one little step after the other. And in a few weeks, my bedroom will be a calm, peaceful place. The closets will be organized because I'll be getting rid of a lot of things. There's a lot of clothes that I have. I'm sure a lot of people like this. I don't wear anymore, but I haven't gotten rid of them. For what? I don't know. But some of them don't fit. Some of them are way too big for me now. Um, in my personal fitness journey, many years ago, I was over 400 pounds, and right now I'm hovering around 285. I have more to lose, and that's going to be part of this journey. But we'll talk about that on another day. For now, I'm focusing on the little things that I did that I'm proud of, and that make my life easier, so that I can move on to the next thing, which will make my life a little bit easier. Then I can move on to the next thing. And it's going to happen in the apartment, and it's going to happen in my finances. It's going to happen in my personal life with friendships and romance, and it's going to happen in my professional life. It's just going to happen. It will. It's going to take time. And so I took a step this week, and next week I'll take another one. And thank you for watching this. I don't know who's watching it, but I know some people are. And I even got a subscriber, so that's crazy. Thank you, and I will talk to you next time.